stop. No threes. For sure.
Stay corner, yeah. Stay corner.
Oh, yeah. Replay that.
Jelly.
He's expecting me. Oh, I got him. Get ready for a three.
Dance.
It's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. Wemby, I'm going to have you cut in 3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, now he's on that.
Yeah.
God, that's me.
Good look.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Jaylen Brown. MP is out there with Embiid. Then it's James. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And for the Celtics, down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Pritchard and White are they're gone. And it's George in at the 3.
My advice to everybody out there, if they want to have a good park run, make sure you have a good build and a good team. Whether you win your first couple games or not, you could build chemistry with each other, and eventually you will win games. You just got to stick with it, stay positive, and encourage your team, and I guarantee you guys are going to win games.
Hi, this is Bishop.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's James in at the small forward position. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And it's the Sixers to start out. James outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yes, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level? Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Brown against White. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A nice shot by Tatum.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Pass to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The kick to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Philadelphia. The kick to Tatum. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Oh, MP with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's stolen by MP. Tipped away. Pass to Embiid. And here's Brown for 3. And they get it back. Maxey. Back to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Again, Philadelphia.
I just love the Boston.
And first time out of the game called for Boston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. James finds Maxey. They get it again. Embiid, good. Embiid's gotten his second bucket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And that's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
James can't get it to go. Puts one up from 19. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Brown scanning the floor. Embiid against Pritchard. And the basket by Embiid. Give him 8 points now.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Inside. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Lets it go from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
And Boston calls time here. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Back to Maxey. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Got it.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 16-point game. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for George.
Sam Hauser.
It's James on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. 12 points for LeBron James.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. Tatum with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his second basket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Maxey. James passes to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. And here's Maxey outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 17. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Boston with some changes. Garza's checked in for Tatum. And Conley. And for the Celtics, their shooting is around 55% so far. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Bona in at the center position. He gets it in there.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
White on the wing. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
White, the pass to George. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Sixers lead by 12. Here's Maxey. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 8 points.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
MP with the block. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Boston, no good that time either.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Brown finds Maxey. Got a hand on it.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here.
Boston,
The Celtics
timeout.
decide to talk it over. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, Pierre. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th, Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Conley against Maxey. George outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 5 points.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Brown against White. Pass to MP.
Boston foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Cada's checked in for Boston.
And they're getting work done at the charity stripe here in the second quarter.
Here's Cada. No made baskets yet. Pass to Conley. Throws it up high. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Outside White. Fires for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Maxey. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
It's James on the wing. George defending. MP shot is good.
Boy's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Celtics trail by 20. Here's George. 5 points in the game. Over James. George, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Celtics. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Brown. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's White. Just 5 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Conley passes to George. Pass to Keita. The shot, no good. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The shot's good on the assist by James.
Assisted.
10 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's Maxey missing.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Tatum passes to Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Entertainment.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Keita. Garza comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for George. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Conley. Philadelphia also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for LeBron. Edgecombe comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Maxey. Here's Wade, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Yep, count it.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game. Hauser left side. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Hauser's got 11 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's MP. He hangs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And both free throws good for MP.
Now shooting around 90% from the line. That's how you win games.
Pass to White. From deep. Garza's shot is good. Garza's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Boston shooting 35% in the second so far. Pritchard from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's stolen away. Now here's Hauser. Embiid covers. Now Hauser. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to the wing. Here's Garza. And they recover it. That one a little long. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Outside White. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Embiid brings a double team. On the wing, Hauser. 3-pointer. Tries again. Garza. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Edgecombe.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside White. Robinson on the wing. Here's Garza. Embiid covers. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Simons. No good off the back of the rim.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
And just a great squeeze.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
They double him with MP. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Here's Hauser. Knocks down the triple. Hauser's got 14 points.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Back to MP. Pass to Embiid. And here's MP. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid misses. Hauser outside. To the middle. Here's Garza. Goes back up. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Simons against Pritchard. They double him with MP. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. Boston's shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Pritchard surviving the D. Here's Garza. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
James with the ball. 14 points for him. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Maxey. Outside, Brown. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Outside White. There's Tatum with the 3. On target from range. Tatum's got 16 points now.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Here's James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Right side Brown. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
3 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Oh, MP with a block. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. That one's good from James on the assist from Maxey.
Assist goes to
19 points for LeBron James.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
There's the block. And here's Tatum. 16 points for him. That one falls. Kid has got his second basket of the game.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Tatum passes to White. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey denied by Tatum.
Jason Tatum twice on the pipes. He's not having it inside.
Soft touch off the glass. 18 points for Jason Tatum.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
James outside. He takes it in. No good on the shot. Ooh, nice D from George. White on the wing. Back to George from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Bonus checked in for Philadelphia.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Conley's checked in for Derek White. And timeout called. Joe Mazzulla has had enough.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Celtics in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that one's good from Conley.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Pass to Bona. It's intercepted. Outside Tatum. George for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's James. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pritchard against Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. And some changes here for the 76ers. MP is checked in for Wade. Hedgecombe comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Simon has subbed in for Maxey. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Garza. Offensive rebound.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
At the line,
that one's off.
Mitchell Robinson.
Good on the second one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. MP is out there with James. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. White, the pass to George. And here's Pritchard. He's covered by Simons. Here's George. MP with the block. And he recovers it. And he stays with it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. They double him with MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, good.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Here's Simons. James, outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
For 3.
MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Garza. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Celtics trail by 21. To the inside, Tatum. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And really strong at the line since the break.
So good, MP. And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Simons. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. White, the pass to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
MP, the pass to James. And it's blocked. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. White with it, now guarded by Brown. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
First team foul.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
With that being his fourth foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's blocked. Brown against White. Pass to Keita. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's Tatum with the three. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Maxey. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Second team foul.
Both shots good from the strike. The Sixers lead by 16. Now here's MP. Going inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
George, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Kicks it out to MP. Takes a three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
This is the great vision and awareness that is now part of Jaylen Brown's game.
Three-pointer Pritchard. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 26.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. 4 on the clock. James passes to MP. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's White with a drive. The shot won't fall.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
LeBron James.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And the 76ers call time here.
Give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
The Sixers lead by 16. James passes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love
James, assisted by.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Tatum's shot is good.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
James passes to MP. The three is up. And the 76ers another three.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pritchard with it. Now guarded by Brown. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Fader on the way. Brown, no good.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Maxey passes to James. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by White. Pass to Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Kid has got 7 rebounds in the game. George for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Brown inside. He's guarded by White. Brown can't hit. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 16. Some room here for George. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight. Here's James. And that one drops for him. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Tatum from long range sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's James on the wing. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far. Robinson, he's checked in for Cada.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Mitchell Robinson.
Robinson against Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
MP finds Brown. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Tatum passes to George. Pass to White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, that is exactly because Derek White commands your attention defensively, and defender just gets caught in a tough position. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Brown against White. With the second effort, and it's laid up and in by Brown. Brown's got 19 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And MP throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For 3, George. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
4th personal foul.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
For Philadelphia, LeBron.
And that one misses. The Celtics shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. Down low, Robinson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's MP. Second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.